His spouse is Madam Jahan Ara Siddiq. And Bangladesh has been an active participant in regional dialogue, especially in areas of economic cooperation, climate action, and humanitarian engagement, including its ongoing collaboration with ASEAN on issues of shared concern.
Those present are ministers and high-level representatives from ASEAN's dialogue partners, including China, Japan, the Republic of Korea, Australia, Canada, India, New Zealand, Russia, and the United States.
And now arriving is the Honorable Datuk Sri Setia Haji Ariwan bin Pehin Datuk Pekerma Jaya Haji Muhammad Yusof, Minister of Foreign Affairs to Brunei Darussalam, representing one of ASEAN's founding member states. Brunei Darussalam, known for its quiet diplomacy and principled engagement, has consistently upheld ASEAN's core values of consensus, neutrality, and regional harmony.
He is also being accompanied by Yang Mulia Pangeran Datin Hajah Salwana binti Pangeran Haji Ibrahim.
And we are honored to welcome the Brunei delegation to this evening's gala dinner as we continue to celebrate the bonds of friendship and unity among all ASEAN nations. And now arriving is His Excellency Justin Wayne Kachenko, Minister of Foreign Affairs of the independent state of Papua New Guinea. As an ASEAN observer state continues to build meaningful ties with the region, especially through cooperation in trade, capacity building, and regional connectivity.
And what we're witnessing tonight is the soul of the community, looking radiant, respectful, rooted in shared heritage and collective hope.
Now the arrival of His Excellency Sugiono, Minister of Foreign Affairs, Republic of Indonesia.
Together with Ibu Marlene Maisara.
As a founding member of ASEAN and its largest economy, Indonesia plays a central role in shaping the region's strategic direction, from economic integration and digital cooperation to regional peace and stability.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it's fascinating to watch.
Now arriving is His Excellency Thongsavan Phomvinen, Minister of Foreign Affairs, Lao PDR.
Accompanied by Madam Vatsana Phomvihan from the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Lao PDR.
And now Her Excellency Kaya Kallas, his representative for Foreign Affairs and Security Policy of the European Union.
Now, Malaysia being the host for this year, where multiculturalism is not just a slogan, it is a way of life, as Malaysia continues to serve as the bridge for all this nation, from east to west, tradition and innovation, diplomacy and delivery. A leadership this year reflecting ASEAN's capacity.
And now arriving is Her Excellency Anita Anand, Minister of Foreign Affairs of Canada. Canada has long been a strong supporter of ASEAN, serving as dialogue partner committed to strengthening regional peace, inclusive economic growth, gender equality, and climate action.
Announcing the arrival of His Excellency Winston Raymond Peters, the Minister of Foreign Affairs of New Zealand. New Zealand is a vocal proponent of climate action, indigenous voices, and people-to-people ties.
New Zealand, a long-standing dialogue partner of ASEAN, has consistently championed regional peace, inclusive trade and cooperation in climate resilience, education and disaster preparedness. And now the arrival of His Excellency Vijita Harat, Minister of Foreign Affairs, Foreign Employment and Tourism of the Democratic Socialist Republic of Sri Lanka. And Sri Lanka continues to strengthen its engagement with ASEAN, particularly through dialogue on regional connectivity, trade, maritime cooperation and cultural diplomacy, building bridges between Southeast Asia and South Asia.
And together we craft solutions that transcend borders, foster innovation rooted in local contexts, and building a future that thrives on our shared humanity. Because at the heart of every ASEAN gathering, like tonight, from formal summits to cultural evenings, lies a timeless truth. Diplomacy is powered by people.
The arrival of His Excellency Bendito dos Santos Britas, Minister of Foreign Affairs and Cooperation, Timor-Leste. Timor-Leste continues to make meaningful strides in its path toward full membership, demonstrating a strong commitment to the ASEAN Charter, political and economic integration, and regional cooperation. And tonight, their presence is especially significant, symbolizing a future of deeper inclusivity and solidarity within the ASEAN family.
Now, as the light dance and gentle strains of traditional music filling the hall, another layer of ASEAN's unique character comes into view, not in policy papers or joint statements, but in the fabric, color, and tradition that all of the foreign ministers are donning. And diplomacy is not only spoken, it is worn. The gala dinner for foreign ministers and spouses, offering more than a space for refined conversation. It is like a canvas of Southeast Asia heritage where their traditional attire becomes a powerful expression of identity, unity, and regional pride.
And now the spotlight falls on the flag of Malaysia, the host nation for this year's ASEAN Foreign Ministers meeting and tonight's gala dinner. The Jalur Gemilang reflects the harmony of Malaysia's diverse people, a spirit that resonates deeply with ASEAN's founding values.
In a world often divided by geopolitics, these garments to these conversations, the smiles, it reminds us that ASEAN's have its own strength, unity and diversity. In every thread lies a history, in every pattern, a belief, and in every color, it is a hope for harmony. And tonight, we're all in this together under the roof of ASEAN, where diplomacy, friendship, and tradition converge into shaping the future for all of us.
And now the arrival of His Excellency Sergei Lavrov, Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Russian Federation.
And the tapestry is woven with 10 dynamic member states and an incoming 11, Timor-Leste, stepping into its rightful role in the family of Southeast Asian nations. With all this country bringing with it a richness of culture, history, and vision. And yet here, at the Kuala Lumpur Convention Centre, Malaysia,
ceremony. From the vibrant colors of the Cambodian and Thai flags to the crescent and star of Brunei and Malaysia, each banner tells the story of proud nation standing side by side under the ASEAN family. And this moment embodies the spirit of a living expression of ASEAN's enduring solidarity and cultural harmony. Adorned in traditional attire, move with grace and pride, honoring not just their own countries, but the collective journey of Southeast Asia, a region bound together by history, hope, and mutual respect. It is a welcome worthy of the region's finest diplomats.
With numerous rounds of meetings concluded, we remind that ASEAN's magic lies not in its uniformity, but in its ability to unite through differences. The strength is not in hard power, but it is in persistent soft power. The diplomacy being spoken about, the dialogue being discussed, and its deep respect for every voice at the table, where no one is being left behind. This is ASEAN in 2025, confident, forward-looking, inclusive, and ready.
And tonight's gala dinner will begin with a beautiful instrumental performance by the renowned combo from Istana Budaya. Their artistry sets an elegant tone for tonight's dinner as delegates and dignitaries continue to arrive. Now the arrival of the Honorable Senator Muhammad Ishaq Dar, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for Foreign Affairs of the Islamic Republic of Pakistan.
Now, as we look ahead of another day of meetings to conversations, let tonight serve as a gentle reminder that the regional unity is not just forged in the policy that we make to rules and regulations, but nurtured in friendship, in conversations, in the laughter echoing across the room, to the smiles that we see, in the gentle music of diverse voices speaking as one. To all our distinguished guests, may this evening bring all the joy, renewal, and renewed sense of purpose to all of us. Welcome to Kuala Lumpur. Welcome to the ASEAN family. And perhaps the most powerful ingredient tonight that we see is the intangible one, the trust, the kind of informal gatherings where partnerships are deepened and formed.
The arrival of His Excellency Bui Tan Son, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Foreign Affairs, Socialist Republic of Vietnam. Vietnam, a dynamic and proactive member of ASEAN, continues to play a leading role in advancing regional economic integration, maritime cooperation, and sustainable development. And since joining ASEAN, Vietnam has demonstrated unwavering commitment to the bloc's unity, centrality, and global standing, actively contributing to regional peace and prosperity. And we are honored to welcome His Excellency and the delegation from Vietnam to this evening Gala Dinner, a celebration of diplomacy, shared heritage, and ASEAN's collective future. And now arriving is His Excellency Mari Tangyapongsa, Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Kingdom of Thailand. As one of ASEAN's founding members, Thailand has long been a champion of regional cooperation, cultural diplomacy, and people-centered development, consistently promoting dialogue, peace, and stability across Southeast Asia. Thailand also played a historic role in the birth of ASEAN, having hosted the signing of the Bangkok Declaration, which laid the foundation for this very community we celebrate tonight. We warmly welcome His Excellency and the Thai delegation to this evening's Gala Dinner, a tribute to ASEAN's enduring journey of unity, resilience, and shared purpose.
Now, beyond the performances and the plate lies in the evening's magic, this unofficial moments of frame as the foundation of partnerships built on humanity, shared experiences, and mutual understanding. And trust is this evening's most powerful yet intangible element.
Ladies and gentlemen, as the atmosphere settles into a sense of quiet elegance, we are just moments away from the official commencement of tonight's ASEAN Gala Dinner. Dignitaries, ministers, and honored guests from across Southeast Asia and beyond have gathered under one roof, a powerful symbol of unity, diplomacy, and regional friendship. Please remain with us as the evening's program will begin momentarily, featuring cultural showcases, remarks from key leaders, and a celebration of the ASEAN spirit through tradition, cuisine, and collaboration. A memorable night of diplomacy and distinction is about to begin.
And tonight, under one roof, we will celebrate not just as a dinner, but the very spirit that binds us all as ASEAN. From the delicate grace of all of our traditional dance to the pulse of tribal rhythms, the evening opens as a cultural tapestry, from woven to the threads of 10 proud nations. With various elegance, the haunting notes of instruments, to musical medley reminding us that our diversity is not all about division. It's our strength for each of us. With all the performances, it's like a love letter to our roots, echoing the languages, our histories, and our hopes for all of us. A tribute to our shared values from respect, unity, resilience, expressed not in treaties but in movement, rhythm, and story.
And now making his entrance into the hall is Datuk Sri Mohamad Hasan, Minister of Foreign Affairs of Malaysia. As the host of this year's ASEAN Foreign Ministers meeting, his attendance and as a host tonight carries deep significance, not only as Malaysia's chief diplomat, but as a leading figure in steering regional dialogue, unity, and cooperation. Datuk Sri Mohamad Hasan is widely respected for his firm yet diplomatic leadership, and under his guidance, Malaysia continues to champion ASEAN centrality, regional stability, and meaningful engagement with global partners.
From conversations to interactions, now next to him is His Excellency Sergei Lavrov, the Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Russian Federation.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, announcing the arrival of the Honorable Datuk Sri Utama Haji Muhammad Haji Hasan, Minister of Foreign Affairs of Malaysia, and his spouse, Yang Mulia Raja Datin Sri Dato' Hajah Salbia Tengku Nujamuddin, together with all foreign ministers and spouses, ASEAN Secretary General, and heads of delegation into the hall. Thank you, everyone. You may kindly take your seats. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, please give a big round of applause for artist Tana Istana Budaya for that lovely opening performance. The vibrant opening act you just witnessed was the captivating medley of Randai and Endang, two traditional Malay art forms. Randai combines dance, music, and martial arts, while Endang is a graceful traditional dance performed to rhythmic percussion. Hope you enjoyed that. Excellencies, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening and selamat datang to the gala dinner hosted by the Honorable Datuk Sri Utama Haji Muhammad Haji Hasan, Minister of Foreign Affairs of Malaysia, and Yang Mulia Raja Datin Sri Datuk Hajah Salbiah Tengku Nujmuddin. What a magnificent sight it is to see all of you gathered here tonight in the heart of Kuala Lumpur. Please give a big round of applause for everybody tonight. Excellencies, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, it is now my distinct honor to invite the Honorable Datuk Sri Utama Haji Muhammad Haji Hasan, Minister of Foreign Affairs of Malaysia, as the chair of the 58th ASEAN Foreign Ministers Meeting to deliver his speech. Please welcome him on stage.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And very good evening. Thank you very much, MC. Excellencies, esteemed delegates, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the gala dinner, the only time this week when no one is rushing to go to the next meeting. I'm happy to say it's been a productive 40 minutes meeting so far. We have covered a lot of ground over the past couple of days, and we are sure to discuss plenty more tomorrow. The reason that the gala dinner is being hosted on the second last day of the meeting and not earlier is because this mirrors the status of Malaysia's chairmanship of ASEAN, which has officially entered its second half. 6 months already, and 6 more months to go. Waiting to pass the baton to Teresa. Teresa, 6 more months. You better get ready. Ladies and gentlemen, the region is still intact, so I think that's already a win. I'd like to thank everyone here for the immense part that you have played in advancing our goals this year. Together, we have dared to envision that ASEAN could become by 2045. That kind of long-term vision doesn't only take strategy, it takes courage, especially in a world where the only thing that is predictable is unpredictability. And yes, I heard people say, why plan for 20 years from now? Even planning the next 2 weeks is difficult in the current global climate. But just because we can't forecast the weather, it doesn't mean we stop carrying an umbrella. Planning is not about certainty, it is about preparedness. And ASEAN is preparing for the future. With Timor-Leste's accession drawing closer, our circle is going wider and our plans are growing brighter. Indeed, our circle is expanding as ASEAN make friends well beyond our region. To our dialogue partners in the room, thank you. Thank you. Your cooperation, whether on trade, climate, development, or security, make us all better and stronger. And your passion during our post-ministerial conferences today deserve its own award. Speaking of passion, you have all had to hear enough speeches for one day, so I won't take up much more time. I thank you all once again for the work we do together and for being here at the 40 minutes meeting. The room looks like a mini United Nations, Penny, but it's better food. After this, we are having durian. Durian, where is Sergey? Mr. Lavrov, Sergey, and Hakan. This durian is a king of fruits. You know? Sergey, this durian came from heaven, but smell like hell. Either you like it or you hate it. So no two way about it. And we're going to have it outside. Today we have this starter and we have the main menu and the dessert will be outside. Because of the smell that I said just now, it smells like hell. So we don't want to pollute the hall. So we're going to have a good dessert afterward outside. With that, I invite all of you, enjoy the dinner. Bon appetit. Thank you.
Thank you to the Honorable Dato Sri Utama for the inspiring speech and heartfelt words. Your dedication to ASEAN's vision truly sets the stage for a successful gathering and a memorable evening. Excellencies, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, tonight we come together to celebrate the enduring bonds between our nations, shared aspirations, and the vibrant cultures that make our region truly unique. We are honored to be serenaded by Malaysia's finest talents, the soulful Dayang Nur Faiza, accompanied by the combo Istana Budaya and the Artistana graceful performers of Istana Budaya, coordinated by the Ministry of Tourism and Arts and Culture Malaysia. As you enjoy the performances, please savor our specially curated menu that reflects the true taste of our multicultural heritage and warm hospitality. Excellencies, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy the culinary journey, as how we say it in Malaysia, selamat menjamu selera. Enjoy your dinner.
Madah berbunga alun suara, terdengar merduhana dendangan. Madah berbunga alun suara, terdengar merduhana dendangan. Wajah yang indah ditatap saja, hati yang satu digadai jangan. Wajah yang indah ditatap saja, yang satu digadai jangan. Jangan tergoda bintang di awan, kalau terbitnya di siang hari. Jangan tergoda bintang di awan, kalau terbitnya di siang hari. Jinak merpati makan di tangan, jangan dikurung di sangkar hati. Jinak merpati makan di tangan, jangan dikurung di sangkar hati. Ewa. Seribu senyum, seribu mada, mungkin dikuntum racun yang bisa. Seribu senyum, seribu mada, mungkin dikuntum racun yang bisa. Kalau tertekan jiwa merana, seribu sesal apa gunanya. Kalau tertekan jiwa merana, seribu sesal apa gunanya. Merdu didengar indah dipandang, awaslah umpan di air tenang. Merdu didengar indah dipandang, awaslah umpan di air tenang. Kasih dan budi bukan mainan, tergadai hati jiwa tebusan. Kasih dan budi bukan mainan, tergadai hati jiwa tebusan. Thank you. Terima kasih. Assalamualaikum and good evening, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is truly an honor for me to be here tonight, to be a part of this special night, and I hope that all of you will enjoy my performance. And for my next song, it's a feel-good song, and this is Fly Me to the Moon. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hands. In other words, baby, kiss me. Thank you. Terima kasih. And for this next song, I'm sure you know the song. So if you feel like singing with me, please do. This is You to Me Are Everything. Thank you. Terima kasih.
Sungguh murni
I'm sure you know the song. It's for the way you look at me. Oh, it's for the only one I see. This very, very extraordinary. It's even more than anyone that you adore, and love is all that I can be to you. Oh, love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can make it. Take my heart, but please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. Thank you. It's for the way you look, you're looking at me, and oh, it's for the only one I see. This very, very extraordinary. It's even more than anyone that you adore, and love is all that I can give to you. Oh, love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can make it. Take my heart, but please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. Oh, love was made for me and you. Oh, love was made for me and you. Thank you, terima kasih. And for this next song, it's a very special song. It's a classic Malay song, a song from the one and only, the legend, the most iconic artist, Allahyarham Tan Sri P. Ramlee. And this is called Nak Dara Rindu. And I hope you all enjoy it. Terima kasih. Thank you. That was Nak Dara Rindu. And for my last song for tonight, it's also classic Malay song. And this is Tari Tualang Tiga. Menyusun tari ala tari, semalam sayang gerak sayang. Cerdas tangkas amat sayang, gerak dan gari, menjunjung tinggi aku tinggi, seni sejati, pusaka asli ala asli, hai ibu pertiwi, hai ibu pertiwi, hai ibu pertiwi. Thank you, terima kasih. Assalamualaikum. Good night and enjoy the rest of the evening. Terima kasih. Thank you.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, please give a big round of applause to our very own talented performer, Dayang Rafaiza, as well as the performers from Artistana Istana Budaya. Let's continue together with Combo Istana Budaya. delegates, ladies and gentlemen, please give a big round of applause for Kombo Istana Budaya for such lovely performances of the evergreen classics. I'm sure you're having such a wonderful evening so far. Excellencies, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, as a special highlight to conclude this evening, the Honourable Minister of Foreign Affairs of Malaysia has graciously curated a showcase of Malaysia's finest tropical fruits, led, of course, by the legendary King of Fruits, durian, presented from the country's top varieties. We invite our distinguished guests to savor this uniquely Malaysian experience prepared exclusively for tonight. May I invite Excellencies, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, to proceed for desserts at the Pasar Malam or night market, to be followed shortly by the rest of the other delegates in a few minutes, if you please. For those of you, ladies and gentlemen, if you are still enjoying your dinner, please continue to do so at your own capacity, at your own pace. Enjoy the evening. Excellencies, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, we hope you have thoroughly enjoyed the dinner and the captivating performances this evening. We sincerely hope that you have enjoyed the warmth of Malaysian hospitality, the richness of our culture, and the wonderful company. On behalf of the Honourable Dato' Sri Utama Haji Mohamad Hasan, Minister of Foreign Affairs of Malaysia, we would now like to respectfully acknowledge the presence and extend sincere appreciation to all distinguished guests for contributing to the success of this event tonight. Thank you so much for your presence. Please do enjoy the rest of the evening and wish you a pleasant journey home. Take care, good night, and selamat malam. Please do enjoy the rest of the evening at the hawkers outside. Thank you.
Excellencies, distinguished guests, media and dear friends, as our evening draws to a close, we are reminded that ASEAN is more than just a regional organization. It is a living community. Let's reflect on the deeper essence of ASEAN, what it stands for, what it has achieved, and why it continues to matter on a global stage. I'm Nur Zamri, together with Ismail Adnan, who would like to wish everyone a good night. Salam Malaysia Madani.
Thank you, everyone, and have a good night.
shine so bright, standing strong.